Greg says Myesha drowns him out.
Because you're so loud, nobody else can hear him talk.
So he had a blind date.
She has that scary spice thing going on.
And Myesha drowned her out too.
It's called naturalism. Yeah, call it what you want.
After he treads lightly.
I didn't kiss her at all.
It wasn't even out of respect for me. It was just she's not cute.
And she dives right in.
She sat on my lap, looked around for about an hour. You know, I need to leave before this is getting hot.
Will they stay in the deep end?
She's not cute.
Or have a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. Let's meet our couple for today. 2 years ago, she thought this guy was cute. The only problem, though, he was dating her roommate, so she adopted a hands-off policy but kept her eye on him. Now, 4 months ago, her roommate moved out and she moved in on him. So give it up for Greg Fraction and Myesha Bird. Welcome. Myesha, let me start with you and welcome to the show. Talk to me about the way Greg treats you compared to the way he treated his ex.
Well, he treated his ex like gold, like Queen Sheba, and he treats me like crap.
Please, that's not true.
No.
I'm not treating you like crap,
He
please.
took her to Catalina.
So?
He took her shopping.
I don't do stuff like that no more.
He hung on her coattails.
Listen, look.
It's a new Greg. He doesn't do those things anymore.
You see any rings on his finger?
No.
You see any rings on mine?
No.
We're not married. I'm not doing stuff like that.
But
Please.
she didn't have a ring either. She didn't have a ring. She didn't have a ring.
Greg. Now wait a minute. I understand your point, but you did it for her. She saw all of that. Why not for Myesha?
Exactly. I'm cuter than she is.
I was young.
Now, Myesha, we're talking about the ex. Anything about that whole situation that still makes you uneasy?
You can't trust him around her at all.
Please.
No.
How many times have I been around her? How many times have I been around her?
The one time that he was around her, he didn't even tell me about it. And then to make it even worse.
You know about it now?
I know now because I confronted you with it.
You know about it now?
Busted.
To make it even worse, he did not even tell her that we were together.
It didn't come up. The situation didn't come up.
Exactly. I'm not
The
even
situation
important.
didn't come up.
It didn't come up.
All right, now that's a little awkward, those whole situations.
I
Now, Greg, let's turn the subject to the fact when you do things nice for Myesha, how does she respond? How does she react to you?
Myesha is ungrateful brat. I mean,
I am not a brat.
You are a
No,
brat.
I'm not.
I can bring you some roses. She be like, oh, thank you. I mean,
That's it?
No, but he does the same thing. He does the same thing. He was sick, like dying like a few weeks ago.
Wasn't that sick?
I got out of my bed. I went and got him tea,
please.
honey, lemon, all this stuff.
You hooked him up, right?
I'm a good woman to him, and he's just like, oh.
He's like, whatever.
Yeah,
well, now you
thanks.
know how I feel. Now you know how I feel.
Oh, stop it.
Now, Myesha, let's talk about his look. How would you describe Greg's look?
Greg is like the scarecrow from Wizard of Oz. He's like, he is so skinny. He is so
I get no
skinny.
complaints, and just because
chalk this
I'm not
up
as big
as
as
an
your
official
forehead, it don't
complaint.
mean nothing. It don't mean nothing.
Whatever. Chalk this up as your first complaint.
Please.
So, Myesha, you think you're a little bit tougher than this guy?
Oh, I could take him.
Really? You could take
Yes, if we
You
were,
can't even reach me. How you gonna take me?
if we were ever to fight,
Right.
I'd be scared to hurt him. That's why I don't play with him.
You
like
won't
that.
break him.
I don't want to break him. He's so frail.
Now, Greg, if this, let's say this was a psychology class, how would you diagnose Myesha?
Myesha has the Napoleon complex. I mean, you see she's mad short.
Right.
And now she's real loud. If loudness.
See, no,
If
I'm
loudness
not
was
loud.
my height,
He's
she'll
just,
be like 7 feet.
He's just very quiet. Just because he has no personality, he makes it seem as though I can't have one. You know, he's upset about that. I kind of overpower
you're so loud.
him.
It's just because you're so loud. Nobody else can hear him talk.
Whatever. If he was in the room, you wouldn't even know he was there. But
That's
me, on the
because
other
you're
hand,
there.
Now,
What does that mean?
Because you're there.
Whatever.
Myesha, we've heard some of your complaints, but tell me why you think you two are a really good couple.
Well, Greg and I, we complement each other. I am a little high-strung sometimes, but at the same time, he's very mellow, and it's good to know that after a long day of entertaining the world, I can come home and just be with him and just be kind of mellow.
Well, that's nice. And Greg, Myesha's good qualities, what are they?
I think she's a very honest person. You know, anytime I have a bad day, she can, you know, she'll speak to me and she'll tell me, she'll just be real honest with me. And one thing, she's a fun person to be around.
So you do have a good time then. So Myesha, why come on Change of Heart then?
Well, it's the whole homie factor. Greg treats me like I'm just his best buddy, which is cool. I love the fact that we have a very friendly relationship, but there's no romance there, none. And I need him to know how important that is to me because it's missing, and I need it to be there.
All right, so a little bit of a wake-up call for him. Coming up next, find out what Myesha was sucking on that gave her date X-rated thoughts. That's next. with Greg and Myesha. Now, Myesha says her date swept her off her feet. His name is PJ DeMarks, and let's just hear why.
Myesha, I miss you, and I hope you miss me. I'm addicted to you. I'd do anything you want me to, and baby, we'll never be apart if you change your heart.
Here you go. Give it up for PJ DeMarks. Guys, have a seat. Very nice, PJ. But Greg, it doesn't look like you're very impressed about any of this.
Man, that was horrible, man. That was horrible. It sounded like Keith Sweat, man. It was horrible.
There you go. Now, Myesha, what about PJ? Was he as easy on the eyes as he was on the ears just now?
PJ is like the cutest thing in the world to me. When he came to my door, he had like the most beautiful smile I'd ever seen. And the hair, I couldn't get over the hair. The whole curl thing is just too cute to me.
You like that?
Oh, so you like the process? You like the process?
No, sorry.
You like the natural?
Sorry, mama womb juice, thanks.
Myesha, you compared Greg's body to the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. What did you think of PJ's?
Oh, he's a lot bigger and fluffier. He's so much more huggable.
Fluffier? Interesting word. PJ, what did you think of Myesha's body?
Man, when I saw her, her body's just banging. It's like, she got a great body. But you know what though? When she came to the door, her smile was also very, very beautiful though.
Well, that's good. And Myesha, it sounds like there's a lot of physical attraction between the two of you, so you guys are going to go out. Was it smooth sailing once you got in the car?
Not exactly. Well, when we got into his car, I suggested that I drive, but he said no. So his car broke down.
Right. That's not good.
And on like the busiest street in LA, we stalled. And it was so bad that a policeman had to come and give us a push to the side of the street.
Just to get you out of the way.
Get
Now,
out of
Greg,
the way.
how would Myesha react? How do you think she reacted in a situation
Well, she
like
probably
this?
was yelling, had a big temper tantrum. She probably went crazy, man.
Going nuts.
Man, I feel sorry.
Now, PJ, was she right?
That's funny because we were like laughing about it. I was kind of embarrassed at first, but she made me feel so comfortable. We started laughing and
So you
joking
put on
about
the
it.
front.
And
You
so
put on the front.
I wasn't
You put on the front.
He handled the situation.
So it was different.
Embarrassing
Anyway,
as it was.
at least I have a car. But anyway.
I got you. So, Myesha, things start out a little rough, though. How did he make it up to you, though, on the date?
He sung to me. He sung, Myesha, I'm sorry for messing up your night, for about 10 minutes, the whole way till we got to the comedy club, and I melted. On the inside, I was already his at that point. It was nice.
So you go to a comedy club. Usually they have a theme or a subject. What were they talking about?
Sex.
Okay.
There were, like, every other joke was something that had to do with sex. And every time I laughed at something, PJ gave me this look like, oh, okay.
That's not going to happen.
He was enjoying it. PJ, here's all these sexy jokes. Did it lead to some sexy moves?
Man, Chris, look, we were sitting there. She was drinking on her drink. She pulled out this lemon from her drink and just like started sucking on it. Oh my God.
But you won't get none of that. You won't get
Man.
none of that. Trust me.
Please.
Trust me. You won't get none of that.
I'm glad you said that because I got so excited that I just started kissing on her fingers and kissing on her arm. And then, Chris, we start kissing right up in the comedy club.
Doing it right there. So, Myesha.
That's what you gonna get, though. That's what you gonna get. That's what you gonna get, though.
And Myesha, it's safe to say that PJ is treating you much more like a honey than a homie, that's for sure.
Definitely. I mean, we didn't need to the whole whining and dining thing. Everything was just so comfortable, and he felt like such a good friend already. And as I could see him very well as being a lover as well.
Oh, you could. Because PJ, if you started kissing at the club, what about afterwards? Was there more?
Man, we couldn't even get to the car, Chris. I mean, she would pull me to her. We start kissing, and then we all say, "Stop, let's get to the car." And I pull her back. We barely got to the car.
And describe her kisses for us. What were they like?
No
Her kisses
doubt.
were so good, and they were like soft as her butt, because I was feeling all the whole time we were kissing. I was feeling all.
All right. Hey, Greg, come on back here. Come on back. You can't leave the show. You knew what was going to happen. You guys decided you're going to go on these dates. So, Myesha, I understand that PJ actually forgot something on the date. Explain that.
Well, PJ said he forgot the roses. that he was supposed to bring to me. But they were back at his house.
Oh, I see. There's a good move for you.
So, I mean, my first thought was, yeah, okay, he just wants me to he wants to take me home.
Right, player.
Yeah, and I went, so.
So, PJ, can I ask? Do I dare ask what happened? You get back there, then what?
No, Chris, honestly, I did forget the roses.
Okay.
I forgot the roses, but I left him at the house, so I said, let's go back to my place, and we agreed we were having such a good time. We came back, we got in, I had the fireplace and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, we decided to, go on upstairs to my room. So,
and then what happened?
Well, I lit a couple candles, and, we had the music going, and I was supposed to give her a massage.
Yeah.
But we didn't even make it that far. We started kissing and just, wow, we didn't make it that far.
Really?
Greg,
I see you shaking your head. You okay with all this kissing that was going on?
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. All right, Myesha, so here you are. Things are getting hot and heavy. You took a passion break. Where were your thoughts?
I thought PJ moves a little bit faster than what I'm used to. I can tell he was just ready to go. He was just like, yeah, let's do it, and Greg is very respectful. He's very sympathetic to my needs, and
So it's a little different. Now, PJ, with all the kissing that was going on, did you ever get Myesha home?
Yeah, she had to go to school the next morning. I know. I'm not gonna lie. I asked her to spend the night.
Okay.
But so we went back to her place, and I walked her to the door, and she asked me inside. So we went inside. She sat on my lap, wiggled around for about an hour. That was it. I kind of went home.
Then you finally call it a night. All right, well, wiggle it just a little bit. All right, Greg's date is coming up next, and she says this was the most romantic date of her life. We're going to get the details next. Stay tuned. Myesha's date now, it's Greg's turn to sing. Greg says Myesha's a loudmouth shorty who laughs at him when he tries to be romantic. So we found him a more refined woman who says when she laughs, it's with her man, not at him. So give a warm hello to Melissa Anderson. Now, Myesha, Greg says you have a Napoleon complex. What do you think's Melissa's problem?
she has that scary spice thing going on.
It's called naturalism.
Yeah, call it what you want.
Greg, since we're on the subject of Melissa, what about you? Did you like what you saw?
Well, I thought Melissa was very cute, but I think that Myesha looked a little better, but she's just
different kind of looks?
That's right.
So, Melissa, Myesha says that Greg's too little. What about you? Did you like the way he looked?
I love the way Greg looked. He's tall, sexy lips, and I think glasses are really attractive on him.
That's only because she weighs like 80 pounds herself, of course.
Now, Melissa, I understand there was something that was music to your ears, too?
Greg has a New York accent. I think accents are really sexy. I can listen to it all day and night.
So you like that?
I love that.
That
I love
accent is a horrible accent. You know what I'm saying? You
should appreciate it. It's part of Greg. It's part of who Greg is.
He does it to pick up girls anyway.
Please,
He got you.
Well, it worked.
I got you too. I got you
think?
too.
Yeah, something was working. Now, Greg, first dates we all know can be a little bit awkward. What about your first date with Melissa?
Oh, it wasn't awkward at all. We went to amusement park. We had a nice time. We had a nice conversation. We had a real nice time.
So no problems there. That's good. And Melissa, what about you guys? We were hanging out at the park, a little touchy-feely. Anything going on?
We were going to go on a ride that's at the top of the hill, and Greg was nice enough to give me a piggyback ride because I was lagging behind.
So you got up on him?
It was really nice. I got a chance to feel on his chest.
That's why
He carried her up the hill. He was doing something.
Exactly.
That's
I told you she weighed like
unfortunate.
80
That's
pounds.
unfortunate. He
I mean,
can't pick
I could
you up.
lift you too. You want to ride?
You're hanging out. Any signs of any kind of temper with Melissa at all?
Oh, no, not at all. There was one line that was very long, and she was very calm. And Myesha, she screamed and all loud, made everybody get off the line. Probably going to ride first.
We would have got on the ride faster, though.
Well,
and
come on, man, you so loud. That's embarrassing, man.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing, man.
So, Melissa, I understand after the park, you guys actually went, changed, and went to dinner. Did things start to, continue to warm up or get exciting?
He complimented me on what I was wearing. The restaurant he took me to was very nice, romantic, dim lighting.
What you're wearing now.
Also, I like like to wear feminine clothes, like skirts, as opposed to anything else.
Do that.
And the restaurant was very romantic, and he fed me shrimp. It was very nice.
Good. Now, Greg, I'm curious because Melissa said you complimented her outfit. What was it that she was wearing that you liked?
Well, she had this really nice
wrap
type.
or something?
She had this really nice type black shirt on. You know, black happens to be my favorite color, and it was showing off her back and her shoulders look very nice, very
she has
sexy.
no breasts, so she
I'm very poor, so thank you.
Now, Melissa, I understand after dinner, though, Greg started acting a little weird. What happened?
We went to the beach, and he asked me to wait for him for a moment. He went away, disappeared for a while, and then he came back and asked me to follow him. I thought it was kind of odd, but I figured I'd just go with the flow.
Right, and so where did you end up going?
It was the most romantic thing any guy had ever done for me. He had a blanket laid out in the sand with long-stemmed roses at each corner, a heart-shaped picnic basket with
one-time
more
thing.
roses, cider, and snacks. I loved it.
Now, wait, Myesha, you're bagging on him, but why do you think Greg would do something like that romantic for his date and not you?
Because Greg underestimates how much I care about him.
He doesn't appreciate anything.
No, I do.
You don't appreciate nothing.
I would if you would
appreciate jack.
actually do the stuff.
So, Greg, why, from your opinion, why make the special effort with Melissa, somebody you just met?
Well, Melissa's a very nice person. You know,
was trying
she
to get
really
me mad.
appreciated. She really appreciated, unlike she would. You know, she really
I
deserved
did.
it.
I
If
really
you go out with me,
appreciated it.
you go out with me, you have a nice
So
Yeah,
time.
I'm sure
sweet
nobody
of
does
Greg to
anything
do
for her.
it.
Look at her.
So, Greg, you did all these things. Could you really tell how much she was into it and very appreciative?
Oh yeah, she liked it a lot. She was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh,
She
oh my
said,
gosh.
oh my gosh.
Because she was so surprised. But if I did it for you, you wouldn't said anything. You know, nah.
So,
man,
Melissa, here you've got the perfect romantic setting at the beach. Things get a little closer.
It was a little chilly. We were kind of close in the blanket,
Yeah,
cuddled
you
a
look
little
like you get
bit,
cold real
and we also, I rubbed his back, which he said Myesha never does, and we talked and had a really good time.
Greg, we heard that Myesha, did some kissing on her date. What about you and Melissa? Did you get a kiss goodnight?
No, out of respect for Myesha, I didn't kiss her at all.
He
You know,
didn't.
I just gave her
Let me tell you why. No, I'm gonna tell you one thing. It probably wasn't even out of respect for me. It was just she's not cute.
Maybe I'm just not fast. Maybe I'm not fast, and I don't like to try and have sex on the first
Now,
date.
Greg, let me ask you, after you heard what they did on their date, would you have done anything differently now that you know?
No, I'm
she's
a
still
very
not
respectful
cute.
person.
Because I don't try to have sex on the first date.
All right, that's it. We got to get a decision. Will a little romance go a long way towards giving Myesha or Greg a change of heart? We're going to find out after this. Stay tuned. And Greg, they came here today because they worried that their relationship was strong on friendship and weak in romance. They wanted to see if they needed hearts and flowers or if the buddy system worked for them. So, Greg, we're going to get your decision first. 4 months together, but things aren't perfect, obviously. We sent you out with Melissa. You guys had a fun, relaxed time. You know, you guys were hanging out on the beach, having a really good time. Greg, what do you say?
Well, I saw your date, and it made me kind of jealous. But you know, I realized if I do the same things that I did with Melissa, our relationship would probably be a lot better. So stay together.
Well, Greg says stay together. Melissa, sorry things didn't work out for you. All right, Myesha, Greg says he wants to stay together. You went out with PJ. He sang for you when he came out, made a great entrance. You guys had a lot of passion on the date. Things you said maybe moved just a little too fast. I'm not sure. It's your decision. What do you say?
Well, Greg and I are really, really good friends, and I really love him as a friend. PJ showed me that I do deserve the whole romance thing, and I can get that elsewhere. So I'm gonna change your heart.
Change of heart. And PJ, is that okay for you? You're all right with that? Greg, you knew the friendship was strong. Maybe the miscommunication and the romance was just a little too much to overcome. Hopefully you guys stay really good friends, though. That is our show for today. Thanks to Melissa and Greg, and good luck to PJ and Myesha. We'll see you next time on Change of Heart.